Hey guys, what it do? It's your boy Supreme Uchiha the God, man. You know what we're doing right now? You know what we're doing right now, man? We are talking about a theory, a JJK theory. So we're just gonna go through this theory. It's recent enough from February, just like a month ago, and it's about Gojo and if he purposely died because of a binding vow that can change everything. So I'm gonna rate the theory and see if it's a good theory, if it's a bad theory. So you guys let me know what you guys think as well at the end of it. So we're gonna read it through, maybe in like one go, and then we're gonna read and talk about it as we go, really, and we're gonna see if these guys are spouting nonsense or if they cooking. Okay. Okay, so Satoru Gojo's might turn out to be in Jujutsu Sorcerer's favor. Jujutsu Kaisen fans were eagerly waiting for the showdown between the Honored One and the King of the Curses. When those two started to exchange blows, it was one of the best moments of the manga. Absolutely, that fight, my favorite manga fight. Maybe second only to Obito versus Kakashi in the anime of Naruto Shippuden. But this fight, I loved it. The fight was pretty exhausting for both parties, but it was Sukuna who came out victorious after splitting Satoru Gojo in two. The latest fan theories brings his death into play that he purposely died even after even having the powers of the Six Eyes, right? Okay, so first problem with this theory is that why would Gojo want to die? Now, obviously, he's probably sick of being the strongest, but um, I think I don't see him purposely dying because that just puts his his students in danger. And yes, he's okay with putting them in danger, but again, as long as it's not from Satoru Gojo's hands, he's okay with casualties in a way. But we I suppose it's Jujutsu world, right? Everybody's a con artist, so let's see what we're talking about. A theory floating in the fandom. Okotsu's cheating declaration is a strategical move that boosts Gojo's ally strength by using his death as a binding vow. This comes after a presumption that Gojo, despite having six eyes, openly took a fatal blow that severs the world. Okay. The fan theory claims that every one of Gojo's students has under blah 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 blah. Yuta Okotsu did the same with their higher ups when he took the contract of killing Yuji Itadori. After killing Yuji, he was rid of his binding vow and then revived him. In the same manner, Gojo's death deactivates the binding vow that helps his students overflow with cursed energy. It deactivates. It was the last option in case things went south. The binding vow falls under the vows with other category in Jujutsu Kaisen. Wait, what you mean? Okay, after killing Yuji, he was rid of his binding vow and then revived him. In the same manner, Gojo's death deactivated the binding vow that helps his students overflow with cursed energy. So maybe the binding vow was like as long as Gojo stays alive, their cursed energy depletes or it goes down a lot. Well, I don't know how would that work. I don't know how that would work. Okay, but I'm assuming that they mean that they would gain extra cursed energy if Gojo dies. But okay, Gojo's death is an important part. Okay, Yuta Okotsuki has shown the loophole in a binding vow. He killed Yuji and immediately revived him. Satoru Gojo might have planned his death. He knew facing a strong foe like Sukuna could go anyway. He seized the perfect moment to die and allowed his students to break free of the binding vow. It was revealed that Ui had removed Gojo's body from the battlefield, so Gojo might make another appearance. It is an interesting theory, and Jujutsu Kaisen fans have seen glimpses of Gojo's student power up. Even though Hirome Higuruma was not Gojo's student, he became allies with Yuji enough to place him under a binding vow. During his fight with Sukuna, he was seen to drastically improve with every step. It might have been the effect of the binding vow. Yuji Itadori was also seen to improve his battle prowess, and this is the most half-baked theory I've ever seen in my life. Like, what are we talking about, bro? This theory was ass. Like, what? Like, it didn't say what the actual binding vow would be properly. Like, show me his full trade, bro. I'm gonna go to his full trade myself because whatever website that was ass, bro. They ain't cook up a storm at all. I'm gonna go. Let me check out this full trade myself, bro. All right, let's go out here because the way that shit was explained in that, I don't know why I even read that shit, but I should just shit made no goddamn sense. Okay, how do I go to your trade, brother? Where is part two, bro? What do we? God damn, I might just not have to. I might have to make a new video, bro. This is crazy. Okay, let's just make a new video. All right, this theory was just ass. I'm not going to make a new video. This theory was just ass, bro, because it just doesn't make any goddamn sense. Like, what would it doesn't explain the but the thing is, because I can't see the damn thread, it's hard for me to really shit on it, like, or even agree with it. And I went in wanting to agree with it because I love me some JJK, but I can't see part two. Like, do I have to be logged in to see part two? Like, how does this shit work, bro? I don't really want to log in, but I can log in. Like, let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me log in. Record. Oh no, I can't actually, cause yeah, I might just have to call this one ass just based off of the information I have. And it's only one of two, so like, there's not that much more he could or she could write. So, but yeah, so I just don't think it's actually a theory floating around in Japan fan base, and I just don't think that it's true. I just don't see how it really helps them. It would have to be like, why would they nerf themselves just to power themselves up after? And I don't see how the binding vow could be effective, because they gain a lot more. I suppose they do lose their teacher in return. In return for losing Gojo, they get stronger. But I mean, I could see it happening, but I think it just was poorly explained. I think perhaps if they talked about, like, okay, you know, they put a bounding vow with Gojo that if Gojo dies, they get stronger, but if Gojo loses, they get weaker. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously if Gojo wins, they don't need to get that much stronger. But if Gojo loses, sorry, they do need to get much stronger. But then I don't see Gojo doing that either, because he wants them to surpass him. So there's no way he would accept that type of binding vow. Anything that limits his students, there's no way he'd accept it. He'd rather just go out there, die, lose, and put all his bet on his students, which he has done. So I don't really see it being a good theory. I'm gonna give this theory like a 3 out of 10, because I think the concept of it is good, but the way it was explained and explored is weak. And then I think there's too many arguments against it. Like, the characters themselves would never agree to it. So that's it really. It's a shorter video than I anticipated. I thought the theory would be mad long, because when I scrolled through just before I recorded the video, I didn't read it, but I just scrolled through. It looked like a lot more information, but it was just a lot of the same information repeated instead, which is kind of disappointing. Anyway, it's been your boy Supreme J the God. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I'm out.